Hey guys, it's Ravenhawk6910 reporting once again with a new layout update for you guys. So I've gotten some things done over the past few months, nothing too crazy, progress is still pretty slow, but I did want to show you guys some work I've done scenery-wise on the layout, some work with the new tables, and I have also got some new rolling stock and locomotives to show you guys as well. So let's go on ahead and jump right in and I'll show you guys what all's come in. So if you saw my last couple of videos, you would have seen that the Scale Trains Havelock Shops gondolas finally came in. These are really cool. These are my first kits from Scale Trains, and they were pretty easy to build. Some of the screws were giving me a little problems on them, but other than that, they went together pretty good. I got 6 of these cars, 3 of these DM&Es, and 3 Milwaukee Road cars. And eventually these are going to have tie loads in them, and they're going to be weathered up by my friend Carrie. And he's going to make these look all nasty and old, get them ready for the work train, which these have increased the length of my work train significantly now. Then I got this Walthers Proto Canadian Pacific auto rack from my friend Mike Sertak, part of my Christmas present from him. He gave me this, and then he also gave me this gorgeous Tangent Scale Models Greenville Steel Car Company 86-foot high cube box car for the Grand Trunk. So big thank you to Mike for these. I really like these cars. They're so cool looking. And then lastly is this Trueline Trains Canadian Pacific caboose. I got this to eventually start working on a Canadian Pacific steam era freight train. I've ordered some more boxcar kits that Scale Trains announced recently, so those will run with this and a Canadian Pacific steam engine, probably 2816 or some other engine if I can find it. I've been thinking about getting that Broadway Limited consolidation that they put out recently. Yeah, it's not prototypically accurate or anything, but it would be a nice stand-in at least. But this is a really nice caboose. There's a quick shot of it from the cupola end for you guys. But yeah, this is a pretty nice car. Somewhat of an oddity to come in is this in-scale Pennsylvania Railroad T1 steam locomotive. And I got this primarily because I wanted something to have to run over at my friend Chris's layout. So I'll be doing a review video of this thing on his layout, and I'll show you guys some of the sounds and features of it. This is made by Broadway Limited, by the way. But spoiler alert, this is a gorgeous little steam engine, and the T1 is definitely a favorite of mine for sure. I just love the shark nose design on that thing, and it's just so cool. So definitely glad to have picked this thing up. So first off, the main thing that I got accomplished in the last couple of months is this hill finally got some scenery on it. I just went ahead and applied the same brown latex roof paint and ground cover method that I've been using for most of my layouts over the years. And then I found a little pack of trees on eBay. These weren't the best trees in the world, but they certainly served the purpose. So I think it looks pretty good, and I'm going to worry about getting some more trees later on and just fill this whole hillside up with trees. And yeah, it's going to look pretty good once it's all said and done. But even just right now, I think it looks pretty good. And it's nice to see some scenery, even if it's just a little bit. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing this to more spots on the layout in the near future. I'm finally getting around to getting the last couple tables built. I actually recycled this top from my old O-gauge layout and just took all the cardboard cork off of it and went ahead and nailed that in place. So I just need one more board, another 2x4 I guess to go right there. I'm not sure, I'm an idiot. Derp. And then I'll just need some wood to fill in a top for this, and then get the legs for both, and then we'll be able to raise these up and connect them right here, and we can start worrying about getting the last loop installed, and then we can move on to wiring the layout for DCC. I finally got around to changing the whistle on the 1218. I just didn't really like the stock whistle that it came with, so I went around through some of the CVs and changed that up. So here's the new 1218 whistle. And it sounds pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty darn close, I think. Also, on the subject of maintenance, I pulled the Millennium Hudson out recently. Some of you guys may remember this from my O-scale layout. And I pulled it out and took the battery out of the tender to get it ready to install a BCR inside. So I'll get around to doing that here soon. But yeah, this is a gorgeous locomotive. Definitely one of my favorites. I'm definitely glad I kept this one. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to my friends Scott and Patrick Russell for these items right here that I'm fixing to show you guys. This is a U.S. Army GP35. The front truck is missing off of it because the original one broke, so I am going to replace that one with one that I can find off of eBay. And then this really pretty Illinois Central caboose. I also got some more cars for the layout from them, so this little batch right here, as well as this truck, that all came from them. And then this 3-pack right here of Monogram mini exacts, those also came from them. So big thank you to Scott and Patrick for thinking about me and giving me these cars for the layout, and those other two pieces over there, the locomotive and the caboose. Also in that batch of stuff from Scott and Patrick was this gorgeous Southern Pacific cab forward from River Rossi. Older model, it still runs pretty good actually, and the previous owner did install knuckle couplers up on the front, so that's a nice thing. But I might see if I can get around to putting DCC in this thing and have a beautiful cab forward to run on the layout. If not, if it can't be upgraded, then I'll just have a nice cab forward to have on display. So there we go, guys. That's basically everything that's been going on down here with the layout. Not too much, but like I said, things have been slow. Money's been tight, and when that happens, you know, things tend to slow down. But I did get some work done, so I hope you guys appreciate that at least. And hopefully, moving into 2023, we will see more progress go on down here as well. Like I said, I just got to get the legs and the tops for those last two tables, and then we'll be good to go as far as that's concerned. So then we can move on to wiring the layout, which honestly I am kind of dreading. But, you know, we got to do what we got to do in order to get trains running down here full time and all the way around. So I've got the spots dropped for the feeder wires and such. I just need to go ahead and get the bus wires going and stuff like that. So, but we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if I don't see you guys until after Christmas, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. So I will see you guys in the next video and down the road. This is Ravenhawk 6910 signing off.